Hi there, Release Fire here, so I'm going to talk you through my LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, a plan to save Han walkthrough guide to cover off all of the challenges and minikits. As ever, if the video helps you out, drop a like below, but when you start out, you'll be here and you'll have the story mode. However, once you return to this section, in free roam, you can then head down this channel here to the side and change on over to a droid, and then you can use your Jedi skills to be able to make it up to the top, where you'll find Jabba's pet, Salacious Crumb, and you'll need to chase him down to this section. You'll then have this to move with the Force, and then you can jump up here and pull this down to be able to open up some of the gates. But there's also one of the mini kits up here, so if you head back down to where you move the block with the Force and smash up Salacious Crumb every time he pops his annoying little head up out of the ground, you'll eventually get yourself a mini kit. So you just need to follow him everywhere he goes, and then you can build yourself the mini kits, and that's the first in the bag. And then returning to the normal route, which you would ordinarily take in story mode, you need to be able to make it past these spikes. A good way to test it is to jump ahead of them and then jump back, and then you'll find yourself here, and in free mode you can change on over to C3PO and be able to pick up the key code from inside one of the guard towers. You just need to mash the button to pick that up, and then with that you're aiming for down here. Now you will need to use a bounty hunter type, but the good news is that you will be a bounty hunter in the story mode, and you can choose one in free roam, and then you'll break that and grapple on over to here. You'll then need to climb up, and you'll need to be able to get Chewie on over, so you need to press the button over here, which will bring down a bridge, which will let Chewie over, and then with the two of you, you can then press the buttons to be able to get through the door. And when you get down the stairs on the other side, you'll find yourself here, and what you want to do is head into this side chamber and use Chewie as a scoundrel type to be able to shoot that out and send out the prisoners, which will cause a distraction. When you're in free roam, you can then change on over to a villain type and throw a grenade at that to pick up one of the mini kits, and then you can head outside, break up the crates now that the guards are gone, and rebuild the two pull buttons. You'll then need to move the block over to the right hand side and be able to get up to them, but before you go through there, have a look in this window, and this will give you the first of the challenges, which is to find out what happened to R2-D2 and C3PO. And then again in free roam, you can use C3PO to be able to get through there with the key code that you've got, and then use R2-D2 once you're on the inside. You'll then be able to use the Force to put this picture together, and that will give you another one of the mini kits. And there's another mini kit in here in the other room, which you'll be able to get to using R2-D2, and then you'll be able to pull this button down, and that will give you the last of the mini kits. Once that's done, you can then head on outside and use Chewie and Leia in her bounty hunter costume to be able to pull down these switches, and you'll be able to make it through here. On the other side, you'll find lots of things to smash up to be able to carry on working on collecting studs to get all of the 3 Kyper blocks that you get when you get True Jedi. You'll also notice on the left hand side there's a power place, and you can pick up this, and instead of putting it straight into the carbonite, take it backwards and take it to the place which is marked on the screen. You can see it there. Drop it in here, and that'll activate the device, the musical device, to the right hand side, and you'll get another one of the mini kits. You can then take the power pack to put it into the carbonite and save Han Solo. However, that will see you getting captured, and you'll then transition over to Luke Skywalker. If you make it through that section without causing any trouble, you'll get another one of the challenges, and then when you look, you'll be able to use the Force to be able to pull this out, and then you'll be able to build the 2 buttons for you and Bib Fortuna to be able to access, and then you can get on into here. And that leads on to another area where you'll smash some more blocks, build up the thing on the right hand side or the left hand side depending on how you want to get in, and then you press the buttons again with Bib Fortuna and use the Force on this door to make it in, and then you'll be through to the Rancor fight, who is relatively easy. But before you just beat him up, what you want to do is throw 5 objects at him using the Force. So press and hold, pick something up and hurl it at him, and that is the last of the challenges. And then it's just a case of smashing him around the chops with a big old bone, and that will give you everything you need to complete LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, A Plan to Save Han, including all of the challenges and the mini kits and the characters and ships. Like I said before, if that helps you out, drop a like, subscribe with the link on the left hand side, and you can see more of my guide videos for LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga with the links on the right hand side. Leave any comments and I'll catch you next time.